Hey everyone, so this is today's look. It is a pinup zombie inspired type look. I went searching online for pictures of zombie makeup and I actually came across this one that looks like this and I was like, this is what I need to do. So if you want to see the original picture of what I was inspired by, I will put a link below and it's going to be on my blog with all the pictures in the section, and I will credit the person that I got it from. So, as well as in my blog, if you miss anything in the video, any products that I use, I will also have a list of them in my blog, and that is in the description below. So, I hope you guys enjoy watching this, so let's get started. Okay, so I've erased half my face, and I'm just going to do it from here because it's pretty similar on each side. There's only slight differences, which I will tell you. So the first thing that you need is white cream makeup, and I'm going to use a foundation brush. You can use a sponge, your finger. I probably wouldn't use my fingers for this. It'd be a little messy, but if you want to, go for it. And this is where I get my plate again, and I'm just going to put some of this on my plate. And then from there, I am just going to paint it onto this half of my face, which isn't super duper hard. So do that and I will be right back. So while we're waiting for this to dry so that when you touch it, it doesn't come off on your hands, you can kind of get ahead of yourself, and for this you need to cut some staples, and I'm using just I use regular staples, like so, but it's hard to get them apart when you have like a stick. So what I did is have my trusty stapler. Yes, I have Goofy on my stapler. And I just staple in my hand, and then what I did is I just pulled the ends back out and then cut them off. So for this, you're going to need fairly sharp scissors, and I have some, so these are the scissors that I use, and basically you just cut the ends off, and if I do it up here, it's going to fly everywhere, so I will do it down here. And then you have like a little tiny bar, like so. And you're going to need 11 of these. Alright, so now that this is dry for the most part, I'm going to grab my white eyeliner pencil. And as you see, I left the area around my eye not covered with the cream. I'm going to actually go in and fill it in with this instead because it's a lot harder to make eyeshadow blend and everything on this. So if you use pencil eyeliner that's white, it will work a lot better. So I'm just going to fill that in. Okay, so I filled that in and I blended it out with my finger, and now we get to put the base color all over the white. So I'm actually using a big fluffy brush and MAC Eye Popping. It is a shimmery green. There's not too much shimmer in it. It's a satin color, so something that is this color will work for this. As long as it's a light green, it doesn't necessarily have to be shimmery. It can be matte, whatever you have. So because obviously you see how big this is and this is, you're just going to kind of circular motion dip the brush in so that you can get enough on there. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to pat this all over your face, even the eyelid. Okay, so now that we have the base color on, you notice the eyelid is a little darker and it's not as, it's not the same color as this, but that is fine because it's going to get covered up anyways. So now what I'm going to do is I'm still using the same brush, but I've brushed it off on a towel that I use, And I'm using this color right here, which is a darker matte green. And this is 384 from Inglot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically outline my face and underneath my chin with the dark green. And then I'm going to go back in with a lighter brush and add the green on the nose. This we will worry about later. Okay, so I've added the dark green all around, and now I'm going to start actually working on the eye area. And the first color that I'm going to grab is Matte Gesso, and it's a matte white, but I can't show it to you because I broke it. Well, I can show a little, but I broke it, and it's just a plain matte white. Any matte white you have is good. So I'm going to use a fluffy angled brush, and I'm just going to put it on the lid to make the lid lighter, like this side. I'm going to do the outline for the dark around the light, around the eye. So now I'm just going to go over that with MAC Carbon, which is just a matte black. And now I'm going to actually outline that with the dark green that I used right here. And on the inner corner, I'm going to grab my light eye-popping color, and I'm going to just kind of lighten that up a bit. Now I'm going to grab, it is MAC, or not MAC, it's Inglot, and it's this shimmery white right here, and this is 496, and I'm going to use that as kind of a highlight so it'll be under my eyebrow when I draw that on. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to just outline the entire eye and do the wing, like this side. And this is actually kind of hard. Since your face is dry, it's good because you can use your hand on your face and instead of having all your makeup come off. So be a little bit careful so you don't scratch your makeup off though. Okay, so while I outlined my eye, I also added some white, just some regular white eyeliner to the water line to make your eyes look a little bit more open. And now I am going to draw on my eyebrow. So basically what you want to do with this is you want to put a dot where the beginning of your eyebrow will be, where the arch is going to be, and where it ends. So let's get started with that. So this eyebrow is not as important because I'm pretty much going to cover it with blood. So as long as this one looks really good, it'll work. Because I can tell they're not exactly even, but whose eyebrows are actually perfect. So anyways, so now while this dries, I am going to start working on the lip area, and I'm going to actually find my pencil liner, and I'm going to draw the line first, and then I'll go over it with the liquid liner. Okay, so while we're waiting for the eyebrow and the lip to dry, we are actually going to do some contouring like this. We're going to do this part right here. So what this is the dark green and just the big fluffy brush. And you're just going to kind of contour, and it kind of lines up with the lip here. So we're just going to do that, and so now I'm just going to grab my angled fluffy brush, eyeshadow brush, and MAC Carbon, and we're just going to make the dark line through it. Okay, so take some eyelash glue, put it in a lid or on your plate that you used earlier, and get some tweezers. And what I'm going to do is 5 of the staples go on the eyebrow and 3 go on the other side of the lips. So I'm going to start with the eyebrow and then move on to lips. So you just dip it in and stick it on. So while I'm waiting for this to dry, I am just going to throw on some lashes like these. And I don't think you need to see it. Everyone pretty much out there generally has an idea of how to put eyelashes on. So, and don't talk too much, which is kind of why I'm talking funny, so they don't move when they're drying. So I'm going to do this real quick, and when they dry, I will be right back. Okay, so I'm waiting for my eyelashes to dry and this to dry. So now I'm just going to put on these little squiggly things that kind of look zombie-like. So I'm just going to put them all over, and then hopefully everything's dry, and then I can move on. Okay, so I just quickly put mascara on, and now I'm actually going to do the lips. And I'm going to outline the lips in black first, and I'm going to kind of make them a little bit bigger than my actual lips. So now I'm going to grab a bright red. This is Retro Red by NYC, and I'm going to actually put that on the lips. Now I'm actually going to grab this color right here, and this is Max Factor, and it looks like this. I can't figure out exactly what color it is, but we're going to be using this darker color right here. And basically you're going to outline the red, leaving the bright red in the middle, and everything else is going to get darker, and you're going to kind of blend with the black. And I'm going to go back in with the red in the middle. And that is pretty much it for the lips. So now comes blood, and I am going to grab my Theatrical Blood, and this is you find this at Walmart since it's Halloween. And I'm going to grab a Q-tip, and what you're going to do is you're going to put blood across your eyebrow and kind of make it drip down the side and a little bit up here, and then put blood down here and make it drip down. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I definitely enjoyed doing it. It's one of the more very technical ones that looks that I've done, and I really like the way that it turned out. So if you guys do this for Halloween, send me pictures because I definitely want to see how it turned out for you guys. If you missed anything that I used in the video, I will have a link below in the description to my blog, and you can check out everything there. I will have a list of everything that I used. So that is pretty much it. If you want to see when all my other videos come out, you can subscribe above. Leave a comment below telling me what you thought, and if you really like it that much, you can like and favorite the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video.